Hello, I'm FFXV and welcome back to the video. So I have some interesting news to share with you all because a brand new update just came out for Minecraft Console Edition, and it's really weird because it includes just 3 features. One of these is entirely unexpected because it is a piece of DLC, like I predicted yesterday, but it's not a piece of DLC anyone would have ever predicted was coming out. And again, it's a skin pack, so like, take it that way you will. But I figured I'd go through this update in today's video because even though it's a short update, it's an important one to go through, and it also kind of leads us towards what's coming in the future. So I figured let's talk about Title Update 64 for Minecraft Console Edition. Please do like this if you do like it because it helps out the channel. Let's know you do enjoy this sort of video and you want to know about the future of Minecraft console. But let's get straight into the present, shall we? And let's talk about when this update's coming out. Because if you're on the Xbox One, you're on the 360, and you live in Europe for the PlayStation platforms, you'll have the update right now. If you live in North America and you have a PlayStation platform, you'll have it in about 6 or 7 hours. And if you live in any other place of the world, or you have a Switch, or you have a Wii U, then you'll get the update in around about 12 to 24 hours. Again, the updates come out overnight UK time, so we're talking about 12, 14, 16 hours, depending on when exactly Nintendo does their stuff. So yeah, basically that's when the update will be coming out, but let's talk about what's inside it, because it's not one you have to wait for. If you're thinking like, 12 hours to the update, don't worry, it's not a big deal, unless you really like Final Fantasy, because there are 3 changes in this update. 2 are bug fixes, one of which is exclusive to the Xbox platform, so 2 changes if you're on a Switch or Wii U or PlayStation platform. But yeah, there is 2 bug fixes in this update. One is a crash that would occur when players looked at a cauldron while holding a water bottle obtained by fishing. So if you went fishing and you got the very rare chance of getting a water-filled glass bottle like this, and then you looked at a cauldron with said bottle in your hand, the game would crash. And honestly, hearing it crash like that, so looking at this cauldron right here, as you can see, it doesn't crash anymore. Something like that makes me intensely curious. Like, what exactly, how is that even caused, But I guess, again, weird and underlying game stuff, so they fixed that now. Really cool that they're fixing like super vague crashes like that one. And then also we've got a fix for MCCE number 7138. If you're curious, that's based on the bug tracker. But basically, they fixed a Minecraft Console Edition bug where if you went to the end or the end city, you would no longer be able to, empty a water or a lava bucket, which, admittedly isn't very common because, there's only a few times you need to do that anyway. And given there was a specific bug, it wasn't going to come up most of the time. But now, when you're in the end or end city, no matter what the situation, you should be able to dunk your water bucket. So I'll throw that in there for the next time I want to do that. And there are all of the changes in this update that aren't DLC/downloadable. So yeah, you might say, what's the deal with the small update? And I do want to talk about that later, but let's talk about what the downloadable content is, because, I've already teased you, like, oh, it's something you'd never predict. Let's show you what it is, because, again, it's super, super strange in my opinion. It is a Final Fantasy 14 skin pack, or XV if you, 15 skin pack, because I don't know Roman numerals. It's a skin pack that is based on Final Fantasy 15. There's a lot of Final Fantasy games for reasons you'd know. Basically, long-running series, but this is entirely based on the latest one. It's not a Final Fantasy generic skin pack, it's a Final Fantasy 15 skin pack. So if you have played any of that game, which I'll be honest, I haven't played much of. I played like a few Final Fantasy games, a little bit over the past like 20 years or something, but I haven't played Final Fantasy 15. The entire skin pack, with the exception of 2 skins, as far as I can tell, is paid. These 2 skins you can play for free. So have you ever wanted to be Ravus Nox Floreds? I know I have. Then you can do that inside Minecraft. So again, I don't personally like skin packs too much. I know some of you do, and some of you really like Final Fantasy 15. So here you go. This is awesome for you. You can download all of these skins, and you can be the Magitech Trooper 1 or 2. You can be Lockheed Turret, and you can be basically you can be some people with some crazy names like Biggs Calyx or stuff like this. There's a lot of interesting skins in here by their own right. Like, even if you don't know Final Fantasy, like, this is a interesting enough skin. But again, I'm sure this isn't a big deal for most of you because, again, if you don't know Final Fantasy 15 or you don't want to buy skin packs, Cactuar, this is a weird one to include there, then this might not necessarily be for you. However, something you will like if you've played any Final Fantasy game is that it does have a Chocobo costume. Look how adorable that is. Like, that's almost reason enough to buy this in my opinion, as well as a Crow's Nest Kenny. Basically, it's got some weird skins that you might just appreciate anyway, for the price, which I believe is the same price as a premium one. In fact, I'll show it right now on screen. So, the price of this skin pack, as you can see, is going to be, okay, got to enter a passkey first, but the price of the skin pack is like, £2.39 or £3.19. Basically, it's quite a few dollars. And do you consider that worth it for the Final Fantasy skins? Then you should pick it up. Do you not consider that worth it? Then statistically, like most people, you probably won't. And yeah, that's this update right here. So what's the deal with this update, and why does it exist then? TU64, it's 1 to 2 bug fixes and a skin pack. So presumably, because they're releasing 3 skin packs in 2 weeks, they wanted to get this done before then, because again, releasing a paid skin pack alongside a free one, I can't imagine the results are too great on that one. So yeah, in the next 2, I imagine this update was mostly, tell off the Final Fantasy 15 skin pack to get the most people possible to be like, yeah, that's awesome, I'd like that. Because let's be honest, like, a lot of people are going to be hyped about that. Final Fantasy is a huge game franchise, and even though you probably won't find in the comments of this video, there are a lot of people who are like, yeah, that's awesome, I can do that now. And even if you don't want to do it, then it's entirely optional, so that's kind of nice. But let's talk about, like the fact that it probably also includes the birthday skin packs in this update too. And the reason for that is because it's 2 weeks until the birthday, so they could have another update in 2 weeks for the birthday, or they could just unlock the content already included in this update. They've done that like once or twice before. It's not a very common thing, but that's what I think is secretly hidden within this update. I think there is time unlocked content off the birthday skin packs or whatever. So yeah, you can get your free DLC if you're looking for it in 2 weeks or so. So again, that's going to be kind of cool if you ask me. And also, bear in mind, we're seeing the updated Quatic stuff again in the next few weeks at some point, so it does seem really weird to not have any nod to that in this update. I mean, technically, the bug fix in this update was a water-based one, including new fish, including water stuff, but it wasn't really, both the fixes were, in fact, the water buckets on the end, but realistically, it wasn't that much to do with the updates, so maybe it was necessary infrastructure, maybe it was just like, oh yeah, we want to release a skin pack, might as well release it alongside other stuff, so we can have the trial in the game. Again, that's just kind of my assumption on this one, but there is no major update stuff here. There's no major secrets. I did a full check on the update this morning, and I think the kind of core lesson here is that yeah, update's out now. I'd recommend if you are gonna, because bear in mind this gives us a sneak peek at the next Bedrock update. There will be this skin pack will likely, like 99.9% chance, be coming out on Bedrock later today or tomorrow or whatever. So if you want to have these skins, buy them here because then you own on both platforms. Because still that works right now. So fun fact you can do right there. And then also the other thing to keep in mind is I think yeah, we're gonna be seeing the updated Quatic soon, not in terms of like an actual update itself, but in terms of seeing something on the console. And also, given that the Minecraft Bedrock update is split now, we might see the update on console be split as well. So expect to see, if you do see a console update, there is a lower chance than average of seeing phantoms and turtles, but that means that the update is likely to come out sooner than you did expect. So yeah, two little fun facts right there. Hope you'll enjoy the video. Hope you're excited about Final Fantasy 15, and even if you're not, like, who isn't excited about Chocobos? Wherever they are, I've lost them. Chocobos! You want to be the Chocobo. I know you want to be the Chocobo. We all want to be the Chocobo on the inside. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, because I'll see you all next time. Look, I'm doing that usual Minecraft YouTuber thing where you wave at the camera. Like, people will think like, wow, Toy Cat's waving at me. Anyway, goodbye.